All right.
That's always fun, isn't it?
Oh, that's a great time.
Yeah.
All right, my first guest tonight. He's the host and producer of his own show, Island Hop. Let's give a late night welcome for my good friend, Ed Salek, everybody. Ed.
John, thank you.
How are you, buddy?
Ed.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Another day above ground.
I'm glad that I could jump in the last minute for you. Lady Gaga turned you down for tonight, and I'm filling.
I know, I'm sorry. It's crazy. Now, listen, Ed, you started your own show almost a quarter century ago.
Yeah, 23 years ago.
23 years. Why don't you talk about how it started and how you evolved through the years?
Well, it started out as an adult version of American Bandstand.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And we had people up dancing, and then we evolved and we changed it around where the groups would come around performing. Now, I knew many of the groups that were active during the 50s and the 60s, and some of them were very close personal friends. I always talk about Pookie Hudson from the Spaniels. I used to come up from Washington just to visit. Super friend, and he did Goodnight, Sweetheart. And the groups came up, and they actually came and they perform on a show.
Yeah.
And the show is it's almost like a showcase for the group performing. So when you turn in Island Hop, you don't hear too much talking. I talk about 10 minutes with the group. I do a quick interview, but you get 45, 50 minutes of the group performing live.
And that's rare.
They do. And yeah. And then in addition to the name groups, we've showcased a lot of friends locally, Staten Island groups, Jersey groups, people who perform local groups, individuals. Do a lot with the guys that do Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, and stuff like that. And it's become a labor of love. I just love it.
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate. I got a great crew. I've had the crew with me for a number of years. Rosemary in the control room, Terry on audio, and we have fun doing it. We have a lot of fun doing it, and look forward to it every month. So
that's what it is. It has to be a labor of love.
And we actually broke the trend at one point when we went away from the doo-wop groups, and we had NYPD on the group.
Oh, you remember that?
Yes, I remember.
That was 1997. Yeah.
Was that long ago?
Yeah, because I had the ponytail. I had a ponytail. I cut it in 97. So that was
we won't talk about. You were a wild man.
Me?
You were an absolute wild man back in those days. You were a good friend, but a wild man. Yeah.
I was like Billy the Kid.
Yeah.
Danny,
exactly.
you wild?
No, no more.
Oh.
No more. No, he's calm now. Believe me.
People are like, this is
but I'll tell you one thing. Great drummer.
Yes.
Thanks, buddy.
Great drummer. And I saw him down on Wave Street with Dean Halterman's place.
Dean, yeah.
And
I forgot about that.
The group was good. The group was good. You know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I know you tried to emulate Kiss a lot, with their style. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good run. The music business is tough. You know that. If you don't got a hit song on the radio,
exactly.
It's after so many years, you're either depressed or you're broke.
Yeah. Well, if you look at the groups from the 50s and the 60s, none of them made money. I mean, a lot of them nowadays are civil servants.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Or retired from being civil servants. I can't tell you how many cops, firemen, the guy from the Cadillacs, Speedo, he was a porter in a high school.
Really?
And the Channels, Earl Lewis was postman. I mean, they all worked regular jobs, but they had mega hits from those days, but they never got any of the money. I mean, the system was geared that, the promoters, the lawyers, and everybody, they literally stole from these people.
A lot of those acts got screwed back then, right?
And very few people made money on it. If you didn't write the song, you didn't make anything on it.
Yep.
It's sad.
It's very sad. Yeah. And I mentioned Pookie Hudson. He wrote Goodnight, Sweetheart, which is one of the top 20 of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's amazing.
And he wrote the song.
Like even Speedo, that's a classic. It's in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
You get royalty checks now, but it ain't like it used to be because there really ain't that many oldie stations anymore.
Exactly.
You know, and I miss the oldie stations because I grew up with my parents listening to the oldies.
But you got to remember, John, it's 50, 60 years ago.
Yeah.
That's when music was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I look at it like this. If a song is good, it can last a lifetime. You know,
Right.
and there's always a place for it, you know, unfortunately. Who were some of your favorite doo-wop groups that were on your show?
Well, of course, the Spaniels, the Cleft Tones. Locally, we have guys like the Expressions, really great group, and they've been on a number of times. If you move into the 60s, we have the Blue Meanies. They're another local group. We got a lot of local groups that come on. Individual performers, guys like Nick Anthony.
Yeah,
I
Nick's
mean,
a great guy.
I could get in trouble by not mentioning everyone, but there are so many guys that are very, very talented, and they're doing it just for the love of the music. Nobody's making money doing it nowadays, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of great local talent that don't even get the shot.
Exactly.
And, you know, it's a shame. You know, it's a labor of love, as you said.
That's true. Ed, I know that you used to be an NYPD sergeant.
Yeah.
That must have been a very exciting job for you.
It seems like forever ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
How?
It
What
was.
was some of the craziest things you worked on?
A lot of them I can't talk about.
Well, no
Okay.
names.
Yeah,
No names.
we did a lot of undercover stuff, and you know, we worked. I worked a lot of most of my time in Manhattan,
Okay.
and
Did you love it?
at the time I loved it. Yeah, I don't think I could go back to it now.
Yeah.
Rosemary's son Stevie's on the job now, and
Good kid.
I talk to him all the time, and it's a changing world out there.
I'm
Oh,
sure
it's a
it
jungle.
is.
It's like a real jungle out there now.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
You gotta have eyes behind your head, in the front of your head, your back, everywhere.
But we had a lot of fun on the job, you know.
Good.
And
And
it's
you were also a private investigator.
Yeah.
Did you like follow people around? Did you?
Well,
they have all those things now. They
I
catch
had
a
to
cheater,
give it
private
up.
investigator.
I had to give it up. My ex-wife hired me to follow myself,
Oh.
and I kept losing myself, so I had to give it up.
Oh, you didn't put a GPS on your car?
No.
Is that what you didn't do?
No, that's a tough business.
I'm
It's
sure
tough.
it is.
I did that for a long time too, but you know, after a while you get tired of that type of work.
Oh,
So.
for sure.
Yeah.
Now listen, Ed, today you were filming. You got another show that you host and produce, The Veteran Show.
The Veteran Show.
Why don't you tell everybody that don't know about this show?
The Veteran Show is in honor of, and I got to tell you the truth. One of the things I love about John and I spend a lot of time. He come and sit in the office. We'll drink coffee together and think. I'm Vietnam, and I do these programs, and it's just to highlight, what's available for veterans out there. Today we had a show. We had 50 veterans in here, and we actually honored the principal of St. Adalbert's School because she does a thing for veterans every year.
Wow.
She does a breakfast. I truly enjoy doing that, working with the veterans. And we got a veteran out there in the audience, Frank Albanese,
All right.
Korean War vet.
Yeah, actor Frank Albanese. Sopranos, Goodfellas.
Right.
Oh, Ed, you're like bringing tears to my eyes. It's such a beautiful thing. What's your future plans? I mean, are you still going to host the show? Or are you retiring, taking a long vacation? What are you doing?
No vacations for me. Well, I may go to Bayonne for a couple hours.
Okay.
But I'm enjoy doing this, and I don't have any plans to leaving doing what I'm doing. The two shows, especially the Veterans and the Island Hop show, I'm enjoying, and watching Johnny's show. And I'm honored that you had me on tonight.
No, listen, I'm sorry it took so long. In the beginning, when we first started doing the show, we used to ask the butcher to come on, the pizza guy. Now it's like we're booking until right now I'm booking until March,
Right.
and
Yes.
it's hard, because we only do a season a year.
Right.
If I did 2 seasons, I would probably.
And you got Lady Gaga next
We got
month,
Lady
right?
Gaga
We have
coming
Lady
on.
Gaga next month.
That's
Lady
it.
Gaga, come on board.
So Ed, listen, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me, John.
It was my pressure. Everybody,
Thank you.
Ed Salek,
you,
Island
Ed.
Hop. Order in my courtroom. Ed Salek, Island Hop.
Yes, he's a funny guy.